Now that I have fueled myself with tea, let's get this underway. I may as well explain what happened here. Obviously, did some off-screen crap. Went back to the Still Shrine of Mariam, farmed the area right after that teleport thing, as well as the room just past the save point from that. So that, like the upstairs and then the downstairs of that area there. Some good experience there. Avak is armed. That sounds about right. Avak is always armed. He's got 2 guns at all times. Look at me making crappy muscle jokes. Huzzah! So that's what I did. Leveled people up. We're still under-leveled, but we should be strong enough that it doesn't matter. Also, Bosch has 3,500 hit points for some reason. Poor Akasha. Anyway, welcome to this place. This is actually the place to grind levels after Still Shrine of Mariam, but I haven't been here yet, so I wanted to wait, you know, so you can get the little intro thing. I don't think there's any story that happens for quite some time. We don't have a map. I don't know why I opened that, so. But there's these guys. And I should point out, you can poach. I believe it's embroidered tippets. It's either that or the golden amulet. But you can poach it. It's a rare poach from these things, and it's basically the way to get it. I may as well fast forward. Nothing really gonna happen here. There's, I think, 2 chests that have them, and then the rest you just have to poach or something like that. And only one of the chests, we've already gotten it, has a 100% spawn chance. So it's a thing. So we'll be here later poaching these things at a much higher level. I hate poaching stuff, especially trying to poach something that's rare. It takes ages. They have to be in critical to poach. So you have to beat them down until they're crit, and then poach it, and then it's like a 5% chance or something that you'll get something decent. Otherwise, you'll just get something that they drop when you kill them, which obviously does no good. Storm Spear. Dumb grindy games, yo. It's a snake. Look at it go. It's got flappy ear bits. I don't know why snakes would have flappy ear bits. Maybe it can fly. Maybe it's a flying snake. You got Kingdom of Amalur, Avak. Did you get Tabletop Simulator? Or did you at least back it, which would get you a key anyway? Because I was actually, it just seems like a fun game to just get some fun people and screw around with it. It's one of those things. I think that would be fun. Maybe we could do it on stream. Imagine, well, he's giving out keys for LPers, so I imagine he doesn't care if you make a video of it. Or stream it, for that matter. I believe I own Kingdoms of Amalur. Could be mistaken. I've never played it though. I was thinking of doing a series on it, but whoa, camera. But I haven't decided if I care enough to do it, since I'll be busy. Apologies, by the way, I have the hiccups right now. You haven't backed it yet, you almost certainly will. I think it's like, what, 15 to get beta? I can't remember exactly, but I remember there was like a cheaper one that was... I do hate that ability, though. There was a cheaper one, but that was already gone. What does he have? He has... Sleep, Slow, Silent, Sap. Okay. Whenever you're done, thank you. There's also Malboro Kings here, or whatever they're called. We've literally made no progress. I just walked around this tiny area killing things. Good job, me. You've tried it, you just aren't in the mood to play it? Yeah, I can see that. It's, you know, it's an action-y RPG kind of thing, so You're not in the mood to play that. You're not gonna like the game when you play it. You silenced my mage. Malboro Overlord, that's what they call him. Also, my leg's is asleep. Stick of Truth. I have no interest in it. Of course, they're weak to holy. If you do have interest in it, though, have at it. What level are these? 36. They give 850 experience, which is pretty good, but they also drop stuff that's worth quite a bit. Which is generally why you would go for them. They seem to be less likely to use bad breath as well. Which is odd. Potion! Potion, 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 potion. Totally needed that. You want to be able to play games with all the fun, streamy people? 15 bucks, get Tabletop Simulator. I posted it on Twitter and stuff. Literally just running around killing stuff. Eventually we'll move on. Deal with it. 15 bucks and you can get Tabletop Simulator, I think. I keep said it like 20 times and I forgot what it was called. There's also this is the only, actually no, there's two. This is the second mandatory hunt in the game that you have to do that's coming up here. I don't know why they laid it out in the style of a hunt. It's just a boss fight, but whatever. They can do whatever they want with their game, I suppose. Hit him with a hockey stick. Why would you do such a thing? I never liked South Park is why I don't care for the game. I've seen a video of the game, it looks, you know, it's alright. It's a game. It's at least got that going for it. So, it's one of those things, if you like the show, you're more than likely going to like the game. If you don't have any interest in the show, why would you get the game? So, I have no interest in the show, so I'm not going to get the game. It's a very simple system I have. We should probably remove that sap at some point. Although it'll probably just get reapplied, so whatever. This is also a good place to chain the corals, as they were, since there's so many of them nearby. As you might be able to tell, as I become a crappy old man with a crappy accent. For some reason, my accent just changes as I go. It's fine. There's a snake. There's another snake. It's got flappy ear bits. We are flappy ear bitist. Also, there's a frog. I don't like frogs, really. They're kind of like gross. I don't like flying things either. Too far away from party leader. Why'd you target it then? That was a raised. Are you winking at people, Moomin? Don't make weird anime winky faces at people. It's rude. Actually, no, this hunt may... No, is it necessary? Is it mandatory? I think it is. I think there's like a key or something you need to get in, and you have to grab the hunt to get it. America. Oh, here it is. Hello, sir. Child, person. This looks official and totally not drawn by a child. This is not an official bill and it will not be listed in the clan primer. Whoops. East of here, there's a cave. Hurt to dur, you gotta go in the cave. There's a palace inside the cave. It's a cave palace, and there's some scourge in there, and you have to kill the scourge. I missed a lot of things. But I did notice the Canada bit. Use this, yeah, we need a key. Use this key to get into the key cave Palace. Place. Soul Ward. Yeah, that. Question mark. Ward. I think I put too much sugar in my tea. Someone's gonna yell at me for putting sugar in my tea. You don't do it right. You're supposed to not put anything in it. Or cream. I don't get that kind of tea where you need cream for it. That's expensive tea. Ain't no one got time for expensive tea. This area, the uplands, the cheetah uplands, or however it's pronounced, is actually pretty big, and I think there's quite a few decent chests here, but I don't know where they are. I'm glad that missed. So basically I'm just gonna do this. Just kind of haphazardly run around and maybe we'll find something. As increasingly unlikely as that seems at the moment. You take your tea like you like your coffee. Black and heavy? That petrify. I think she knows Stona now, doesn't she? Yeah. My tea is just cheap. You take your tea into your coffee. Mmm. It's also not caffeinated. Which makes it very much unlike coffee. Although the samples I got are they are full of caffeine, so that they got that going for them, I guess, whenever they show up. Little sugar and a little cream. Mine's just sugar. Little sugar. I make it a gallon at a time, so 2 scoops of sugar is gonna seem, actually, I think it's like 2 cups. I don't think it's quite a cup. We have a little scooper thing, and I don't know what measurement it is. But either way, it's 2 of those little scoopy cup things. Where am I? Where am I going? Why am I going? Ivat, can you stop killing people with coffee? Deities. Deities. Maybe we should call them deities, considering we're talking about coffee now. I made a joke, accidentally. A lot of the traps around here are actually beneficial, by the way, but I'm not going to test them. We're not at Vegetable Family boss fight yet, don't worry. We're still in the uplands. The lands that are upward facing. As opposed to those lands down there, which are downward facing. We don't like those lands. I drank coffee once, and it was a long time ago. And I haven't drank it since then, and I don't know why. I don't know if I didn't like it, or if I just don't care, because I don't, like, need it. I can get up in the morning perfectly fine. It also depends on what kind of coffee and the quality of coffee. This is the same for tea. Quality and kind of coffee that you get as to how bitter it is. Like, the tea I get is probably more bitter than something that, say, Moomin drinks. Or Avak drinks, because mine's not very good quality. All we need is Fatalists. Ow. I didn't mean to do that. Game. Oh, and I figured this out a while ago, but Vaughn is a really good tank. You know, he's got the heavy armor, so he takes less damage to begin with, but he blocks so much with that shield. That shield is insane. He blocks, like, it seems like sometimes you'll block 80% of the damage with a shield. You use K-Cups, Akasha? I've heard those are an incredibly expensive habit, or K-Cups. I wouldn't know, but, you know. yes, they are convenient. You just plop the cake up in and make some coffee. The perfect dosage of coffee, mind you. Bird. And I gave him a pole again because he does more damage. His attack speed isn't that much slower, and he can hit flying enemies, so. A yakai? 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 Probably a ninja sword. Yep. Oh no, it's a katana actually. On-hit poison. Ooh. Ooh. I know quality depends on investment, and cheap tea is everywhere, but Avak and Moomin are much more refined tea drinkers than I, or probably most Americans, who generally just drink, you know, fairly cheap crap. I mean, you go down to the store, you're not going to find fancy tea. In fact, I don't even think Publix has fancier tea than, like, base, cheap stuff. So she needs that, which is probably the next level weapon. Does she have enough license points for that? Price isn't bad when you have 1 cup of coffee a day, not counting the coffee at work, which is not K-Cup and is free. Well, if you're gonna get technical like that... If you have 1 cup a day, not counting all of the other cups that I get at work, which are free. There we go. Smashing and poison things with her blade. What's the blade look like? A butt. It's actually a cool looking blade. I swear to God. I went around that to avoid it, and you dingle-dongles just step on it. Don't step on that one too. I swear to God. Stop stepping on everything. Pretty sure we need to go north from here. So I'm just... Don't step on that camera. So I'm just kind of wandering willy-nilly here. Bird. It's not a bird. Bell, wyvern, wyvern. Is it wyvern or wyvern? Oh, she's silenced. I seem to like alternate between the two, so I don't know if it really matters, but curious if it's wyvern or wyvern. Or if it, you know, it just depends on how you feel like pronouncing it. There's a chest up there. Hello. Time to aggro everything while we chase this around. This is like FF12's version of mob trains in 11. Just have them run away and then aggro everything. Perfect. There's a chest up here. I want it. Probably gonna have something stupid like a potion. 5 gil. You can sell a potion for more than 5 gil, so I think I would have rather had the potion. I hate chests like that. The ones that have like a, you know, a 50-50 chance of something good and something god-awful, and they always drop something god-awful. Usually it's the poison. Usually it's ones that give you knots of rust or really low amounts of gil that have a good item in them that you just didn't get. Which is less of an issue in this because the chests respawn, so... You pronounce it wyvern? Moomin pronounces it wyvern as well. You got an answer, Askaroth. I answered that immediately after you asked it. We haven't done the vegetable family fight yet. I'm just wandering around. I believe this is blocked off. Yeah, so we can't actually do anything here. And I think there may be a save point. Indeed. Which we will touch. We're not chaining, so I don't really care. First one you found is pronounced wyvern? Alright. We will go with wyvern then. Seems to be the accepted pronunciation of it. Chest. A potion! See, there you go. That chest knows what's up. Appears to be some sort of brawl going on over here with some thieves in this coral. I don't know what they think they're stealing from the coral. It's a coral. You're not stealing from corals, you're killing them. These guys are kind of beefy. They're also dead. That's what you get, children. Don't thieve. Or some guy with a stave. I keep saying stave instead of stat. Will come up and hit you in the face. That's how the world works. Based on Warcraft 3, it's wyvern. Warcraft 3 has spoken. You can, I should mention this, you can hit flying enemies with other weapons, it's just a fairly low chance. Which makes it tedious. I'm gonna passively step on this thing in a second. Nope. You guys hiding chests back here? You are. Had a cure emote. I suppose that's useful. A high potion? That's pretty good. Is that all that's over here? There's a snake, apparently. Sometimes I wonder why things spawn out of the grass like that when I just ran through there. The wyvern is the most dangerous of the vern dragons, deadlier than both the howvern and the whatvern. Both rarely found in nature. We have to go up that way, by the way, which we will be doing shortly. After I kill this hoovern. After I kill this hoovern. It's the new edition of the vacuum cleaner. Brought to you by whoever the heck makes that thing. I don't actually know. Can Vaughn get telekinesis, then after that can Bosch get it? It wouldn't matter because we don't have telekinesis, and it's going to be a while before we get telekinesis, so... In the base game, you can buy telekinesis from the secret shop in Navudis, which we haven't even been to yet. Have I explored this area? Mostly. So I missed an area down there. And that's basically it. So we'll just continue. Onward for justice. I haven't looked at really what anyone's techniques are that they can get because I rarely use anything other than charge, really. I don't see much of a reason for anything other than charge. There are other techniques that you can use and kind of abuse game mechanics like sight unseeing. You can use that to hit flying enemies. Just blind yourself and you can hit everything with perfect accuracy. And I'm unsure, but I don't think sight unseeing can be parried or blocked, but I could be mistaken on that. Oh, she's silenced again. That's what's going on. Stop being silenced, woman. Hi, Marty. Martyr? Is it Martyr Tom or Marty R Tom? I'm gonna go with Martyr. Knights, Black Mages, and Shikari. Shikari? Onward for the purposes of beating things with a long stick. There's a lot of snakes in this area. And a Malboro! Which better not breathe on me. Hasn't washed its teeth. Washed its teeth, that's the thing you do. Blind guy. Kinda glad I actually went up there, because we probably will end up using that later. And the cave is right here. And I don't remember where the nearest save point is. I mean, obviously there's one on the east, but There's one down there too. Should we go back and save? Because it's been a while. We have gained quite a few levels. Excuse me. Not you, him. Oh yeah, and I've upgraded people's gear and stuff. What have you. I think we should go back and save. Maybe check out that other area that we missed. And then save. Because, you know, a little experience for this group doesn't hurt. Since we're about to go to a new area. And the international version is found on the Sotheby Steps Old Elenice Road. I don't remember where those are. The Sotheby Steps. Where the heck are those at? Is it part of the uplands? No. I don't remember where that is, so... I haven't been to it, so at least we got that. Let's head back, explore the other area, save, and then come back this way. Because I don't remember if there's a save point inside before the boss fight. Which probably isn't going to be terribly hard. Considering our double black, basically double black mage setup here. You wonder why you're the only yellow/orange. You're not yellow/orange to me. You're like a kind of a lightish blue. Problem with this group obviously is we don't have a healer, so I need to really get them all about the same level and then properly start using parties. We only have one healer though, so... Actually, I take that back. You're technically a healer. Single target healer, for what that's worth. Let's set up a gambit for him real quick. Just like an emergency heal kind of thing. Ally HP lower than 50. Pop a Curaga on them. I forgot he got that. Moomin's green to me. Neroxen's not though. And Akasha's purple. A majestic color, fit for royalty or something. A power armlet. How did I miss that before? What does that do? Immune to stop. Plus it boosts the stat there, I saw, by the way. We will not be using that. It is alright. What are these guys weak to? Nothing. I like the sound of Blizzard when it goes off. I don't know why. It sounds powerful or some such nonsense. The Roxanne is getting closer to being Noxels. They're merging! It's like Caduceus in FF14, which probably no one in chat understands that reference. Probably no one anywhere will understand that reference. I wish Curaga was AoE. We'll be skipping that for Ashe. She'll go from Cura to Curaha once she gets that. There's no reason to have Curaga. Well, I really hate that ability. You will not submit. I will not become one with you. Where's the... How do I get to this area we haven't been to? Refer ants. So we need to go south then. Isn't that Hermes weapon thing? What? Caduceus? It's a boss. Maybe we should have him heal outside of party. What's outside of combat, sorry. Reaver ants are unlike most ants. Really?